tend to shout out.
What's the crack? You're watching the Labtv. You're all class, and we're here with Ophelia, and she's doing a show on Monday. So we're going to promote that. So tell us about the show. Tell us the name and where it is.
It's called Outside Jazz, and it's in Fred Zeppelin's on Parliament Street here in Cork City. And it starts at 8 and acts start at about 9. And it's just an early gig, so it finishes at 11.
Decent, bye. Is it a ticketed event?
Yeah, you get your tickets on the door, so €7 in. And all the proceeds of that go to local artists involved, so yeah.
Decent, because local is mint, kid. So Ophelia, tell us about what we can expect at the gig.
Well, Switch X is going to support, so he's going to open up with a lot of new material and whatever he's getting up to, and I've watched his progression, so it's great. I'm really looking forward to hearing and seeing what he has to do.
He's got decent flow, like.
Yeah, oh man, he's brilliant, and his recent stuff as well is just like really exciting. So it's great, and then I'm going to do a solo show. So I'm just going to play to tracks from different producers that I've worked with over the last 15 years or so, and maybe pick out some classics as well and throw them in, a few surprises, you know.
Savage.
Yeah.
How long do you think your set is going to be sound like that?
Probably about an hour.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a little bit longer, but yeah, I'm doing a Masters in Music Performance at the moment, so I'm going to tie that in. So this will be the first of 3 unique performances for that.
Sure, you're already a master at it, bye.
yeah, apparently so. Getting a piece of paper now.
Decent. So now the Matrix is fulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, Matrix. I'm officially a master because it's on paper. Here you go.
Yeah. And then I levitate away.
Decent.
Yeah.
Would you want to give a shout out to Priority Coffee as well, because we just got coffee there. It's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Your coffee's tom. And you make North Main Street look savage as well. It's nice to see it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, bit of style around the place.
Looks decent, but it's fresh. So Ophelia, tell people if there's people tuning in who haven't heard your tunes before, what could they expect when they're listening to an Ophelia track?
Well, I'm a bit of an odd character, really. I switch a lot, so but predominantly at the core of what I do, there's soul music. So soul, hip hop, and electronic music really is at the core of what I do. So if you want to give it a genre, that is, but it's hard to give a total oddball a genre, you know.
Yeah, Ophelia. Ophelia. I get what you mean. I guess right in yourself is there two different characters? One is the singer and one is the rapper.
Nah, it's not like that. It's like one's a hippie, one's a goth, one's a rocker, do you know what I mean? It's like it's if you were going to go along with old labels, you know, it's there's a lot that kind of makes me up. I get dramatic, I get poetic, I get aggressive, you know, I get naked sometimes. I change.
As in really naked, like no, spiritually.
Well, back in the day, like yeah, but like you know, yeah, it can happen. Like it's whatever. I'm a performance artist, I guess, is what it's called. Yeah. I mean, I'm just doing my thing, but it can be very changeable. But I suppose mostly this show will be hip hop, soul, and electronic music, and it'll be a solo show, so it'll just be me and the music and whatever type of theatrics I entertain.
Well, that's class, like. Yeah. I mean, we just watched you at the show that we did last Friday, tear up the stage doing freestyle. Like, that was doing freestyle, and it was so white. Freestyle.
It was a lot of fun. But I think as well now is an opportunity for me to come out with my written and scripted work. You know, that's fully arranged, because for years when I was playing with Mixtapes from the Underground, I was improvising, and I had gone away and shut down my band, and I'd actually changed my life in a huge way and changed direction altogether. And when I came back to Dublin and I started working with mixtapes, I was freestyling all the time, and that went on for about 10 years, you know, of just kind of improvising and creating live on the spot. And now really it's a good idea for me, I feel, to kind of re-adhere to my written work, because it's developed and it's very you know, I work very hard at it. Like I work long and tirelessly at that development of those type of poetic ideas. Yeah. So it's good for me to come out of the improvisational zone of just doing whatever and having fun and actually, you know, say what I need to say and do what I need to do, you know.
I can relate to that, like, because I feel like we're living parallel lives. I did a lot, like, I spent most of my time freestyling as well.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, no, I want to do the written stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's taught about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's deeper, you know. I mean, I certainly I'm not the best or greatest or whatever. I don't even give a fuck about, you know, leagues or tiers or whatever. But it's not my thing really to be an improvisational rapper.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, you know, I don't focus on that and say this is where I want to put myself along with the likes of Eminem and, you know, and be like focused there. It was more so that I love to live in the moment with music, and I love to make music in front of an audience. And I love to invite them into that sensation of what it is for something to be actually cracking open and hatching in that very moment. And so that I love that. But really, you know, after years and years of lyrically freestyling, I mean, I've built up a certain amount of skill, and that's okay. But really, it's about the deeper exploration of certain things, you know, and then sharing that and actually putting a record out so people could go, oh, that's what you're fucking talking about, like, you know what I mean, like, you know. So all these years of being underground and it's great, and underground is where it's at. I don't want anyone necessarily telling me what to do, you know, but it means because of being an underground artist, then I lack management, you know, for all this time. But now I'm learning how to manage myself, and my discipline as an artist is coming in line. And you know, I've actually used the educational process to extract what I need to learn from in order to become the artist that I've always wanted to be, you know, and because it takes a lot of organisation and management to manage myself.
I feel that, I get that.
Yeah.
It's like internal management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I needed, you know.
I felt the same. I needed structure so I could actually structure my own stuff.
Yeah.
And I would feel when I write something and record something, now I actually am structured inside, so I can structure outside now, and I can actually go forth and follow it through.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I don't have to throw away everything that I create to a moment, you know, because sometimes, like, I might write a song in an evening and it never exists again, you know, and the audience may appreciate that or may not even know that that's happening, but for me, it was a little piece of me that disappeared, you know.
Yeah, that started coming into my awareness recently enough as well. I did a freestyle one in some place, I can't remember where now exactly, but I killed it. I was like, man, that was sick. That was probably the best freestyle I ever did. And then at home I was like, I wish I had recorded it or written it down.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be able to relive that again, like.
Yeah.
You know.
And it is a beautiful thing, and it is what it is, and it's that's real music, and that's real life as far as I'm concerned, you know. But I mean, I'm a musician, and I listen to records, and I want to make records. I want to make records, like, you know. I want people to listen, if they're into it or not or whatever. There might be someone out there, my number one fan, wherever they are. It's
me, but it's me.
Brilliant.
I'd be listening all the time.
We'll just swap them back and forth.
I'm already listening.
Like, that was deadly. That's
go on, kid. Fucking tell him. Woo. Yeah.
But so that'll be a great feeling, you know. All this time being self-managed, being independent, being niche, being oddball, being unusual, doing hip hop before it was in any way in the ear of an Irish audience, let alone a global audience, was you know, swimming upstream. And now it seems the audience they understand the language, you know. They're tuning in, they're listening, they're able to follow the speed of it, they're able to follow the multi-meaning stuff that we love to get into, all that nerdy multi-layering, you know. But yeah, they're with it now, you know, so it's a great feeling.
It's interesting you say that, right? Because there was a fella at the gig, the last that we did in the Friary, at the end of it, an older fella, and to me he looked like a dad, and I was like, what's this guy doing here? Do you know, this is kind of nuts. And then I was talking to him after, and he was breaking it down. He was like, oh, that first guy's wordplay was incredible, and his metaphors and the structure of his verses and his flow. And I was like, man, this guy is class. He's on it. Like, this is really cool to see people like that in the audience. Like, come and like they don't do it themselves, but they're into it that much.
Yeah.
You know.
They understand the craft.
Yeah.
Oftentimes they understand the craft better than we do.
It's class, isn't it?
You know, so it's really good to have an audience like that, you know. One of the most scary things in the world can be a dedicated audience.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're all going on like, oh, in Ireland it's difficult, and people go to the bar, and they do, like, and people talk over you all the time, you know, they, like, it's, you know, it's a different experience playing music in other countries, but I choose to live here because I want to be here, you know, and I love Ireland and I want to be here, so it's fine. It's what I put up with in order to make music here and live here, but a dedicated audience is scared to live in shit out of you, like.
Oh, I'd love that shit, man.
When they actually won't
Come on, kid.
stop listening to you.
Come on, just listen.
Then it's like, ah!
Oh, my ego would flourish in that way. Oh, listen,
Yeah,
I'm dancing. Oh, yeah.
Well, it definitely enables you to scrutinise the detail and to get into that. And I'm about detail, you know. So every time I do an improvised show, I may be forsaking detail and depth. And so it's fun and it's great and it's live and that's really important. But then for detail and depth, it's important to do the written stuff and the developed work, you know, for me. So that's where I'm at right now anyway.
Decent, boy. I'm in the same buzz. I love this shit. This is class. Ophelia, where can people find you online?
Well, I have my ophelia.reverbnation.com. So I have my website there at the moment on reverbnation.com. And I have Ophelia MC on Facebook and Twitter and a YouTube channel as well. So I put all my videos up there and developmental videos and whatever else. That's about it, really.
Decent. So we'll just recap on the gig that's happening Monday. If you want to give the information one more time.
No problem. 8 o'clock, 8 to 11 only, €7 in Fred Zeppelin's on Parliament Street in Cork City on Monday.
Decent, bye. So 8 until 11, so don't be late, don't do the Irish thing and turn up at 10, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, I'm spinning some tunes for the first hour, so, you know, it's okay.
Alright, okay.
But you will miss us. If you don't turn up before 9, you're going to miss the thing, so.
Yeah, that stuff used to bother me before, like, I'm going on at 9:30 and people turn up at 10 and you're like, oh, damn, son.
Kind of used to it, to be honest, like, you know.
Support local is meant, come on time as well, it'd be decent, like.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But if we all came on time, sure, we'd be more emotionally fulfilled.
Oh, we'd go for it. I'd start early. We'd go for 3 hours and we'd do a Prince on it, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ophelia, do you have a message for the people before we sign up?
Love yourself. Explore. Listen to yourself. Do your thing. We only got this one time round, so.
Decent, bye.
Yeah.
I want to say love yourself as well, but don't judge yourself too harshly. Make friends with your enemy, or make friends with the enemy inside you. Then you'll be your true friend, I guess.
Yeah.
You're all decent. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and promote local. You're all class as well as decent and lovely people who vibrate happiness into my life. Thank you very much. You're all class. One more time. Extra complimentary because I feel that way. But don't forget, like I said, to like, share, subscribe and come on Monday to support Ophelia because she's a powerhouse and inspirational and very, very entertaining, and you will not be left feeling sad. You'll actually leave elated and delighted that you actually did decent.